Good morning. I figured since my Wake Up and Makeup friend Melly gets on here all the time and does her makeup, and that's where I learned most of the little bit that I know about what I'm doing, I was going to pop on and say hi to my people. Say good morning. I know y'all just want to watch me put makeup on, right? But I wanted to talk a little bit about the products. The face care is already done. Wash, tone, moisturize, anything that you normally would do in the morning is already done. We have a great deal going on in April right now for our Flawless 4, which is really, any of you that wear makeup, you probably have some version of this that you already use. The primer is really important. I'm getting ready to put that on now. Pea-size amount goes a really long way. It helps seal your fine lines, seal your pores, set your makeup for the day, make everything last longer. That goes on, does its thing. And then everyone usually has their foundation and their concealer that they wear. The difference with ours that I really like, I said the last time I did this with you guys, you didn't watch me put it on, but I talked about the product. I was really skeptical with the liquid foundation because my skin just can't really tolerate them most of the time. My skin gets really oily during the day and it always feels really heavy. This is a liquid, but it finishes like a powder. Just takes 4 or 5 little drops on your brush that comes with the special, and the coverage is phenomenal. And when it finishes, it really truly does feel like a powder. I don't feel like I have anything heavy on my face. I have really oily skin throughout the day, and with this particular foundation I find that I am not blotting my makeup off as I try to keep my skin from being super shiny all day long. It kind of stays where you put it. We'll set it with the powder before we finish up. And it's called Touch Mineral Foundation. Most liquid foundations that I've tried in the past, when you touch it at your face during the day, it kind of rubs off with your fingers. Or for me, because I'm a blotter, because I have oily skin, it comes off on whatever it is that I'm using to try to blot away my shine for the day. This, on the other hand, I find stays put really nicely. That's it. 4 little drops. And this neat little brush. Done. A little bit of the concealer now. They say that take the concealer and do a shade lighter than your foundation, but I'm pretty pale as it is right now. So I ordered the same shade, which seems to do okay for me, but next time, especially as the summer's coming, I will do a shade lighter if you are trying to cover my beautiful mommy bags that I have. A little tiny bit goes a really long way. I really think I overdid it the first time I put it on, and I felt like it took a lot to blend in, but a tiny bit goes a really long way. Funny story, my mom was out of her out of her face product. She was out of her foundation, she was out of her concealer, and my kit had just come in. So I said, hey, do you want to try mine? I took it in the bathroom for her. I gave it to her, very similar complexion, she and I. And I said, look, here's the deal. Here's how you do it. I showed her. And she was so funny. She came out and she said, I think I made a mistake. Her whole face was almost white. She used the concealer all over her face and used a lot of it. So that was super cute. But she, after we fixed it, she did like it. I'm using my new Moonstruck Minerals Sweet today. Has a little bit of color. This is a fast face for me today because I am heading to work. I'll be at work 11 to 7 today in the ER, so I don't have to do a whole lot to my face. I've also found that with the liquid foundation, this particular brand, the color of your blush, whatever blush it is that you're using, catches really well. I don't have to use hardly any on my brush at all. And I just got this beauty here. I've always used a setting powder of some way, shape, or form. I did Bare Minerals before. Was the product line that I used. And I really enjoyed it, but it was not the coverage that I'm looking for as I get older. And especially in the summer, I felt like because it was a powder, and the foundation was a powder, and the concealer was a powder, that my skin was just too dry for that. So I'm just using our Behold, our setting powder, because again, I am I'll take this with me to work, and I'll use this again probably in the middle of the day, just because it really helps keep everything set that I've done before I leave the house, and it helps with all that shine I was talking about that I personally have. If you get your Flawless 4 with your foundation, your primer, your concealer, $99 this month, and you add on any product essentially that we sell, you're gonna get free shipping as well, so that's another bonus. When you buy the set of 4, it's essentially the discount they're giving this month is like getting your foundation for free. So I really liked that. And I think today, what did I do with it? You should see the setup. I had to try to get this phone high enough to video this. I'm afraid my phone's gonna tumble into my coffee here in a minute. Today, I think I'm gonna use, I don't know what I do with it, my new Splurge Cream Shadow that I've been wanting to try. If I can find it. I just opened it, it's very pretty. Ah, here it is. Again, it's an easy work, daytime face. This is the new one I just got. It's really pretty spring color. It's called Bittersweet. They just released it. Move the rest of my bag out of the way. And the brush that I use for the cream shadow is a really tight synthetic brush, so it doesn't leave hairs on your eyes. You don't want that. I just pick up a little of the product and come in. Got this really nice, soft, springy kind of color for every day. Hi Nicole, hi Juanita, hi Johnny, hi Troy. I know, it's so exciting watching me do my makeup in the morning. But it's fun, I get to say hi to people. Who knows what we talk about. Last time was really long, I wasn't actually putting makeup on. But I was talking about my why. Everybody needs a why, right? I have a lot of whys. My why is rather strong right now, dealing with a lot of the things that Sage and I are dealing with and all the time that I have to spend away from her right now. So my why is pretty daggone strong. And I feel like I'm putting on way too much, but I just love this color. So I'm putting on a couple of layers because it really makes it kind of, to me, set. And it's a nice base color foundation too. And I like to mix my palettes, my eyeshadow palettes, because there's colors that I really like, everyday kind of colors to put together. So I usually use, this one's palette 1, and a lot of times I'll use the very first one, Elated, for up by my brow bone. I like a white or a shimmer up there, kind of really makes your eyes look more open. Or there's another pretty color in palette 2 called Romantic that I like as well. And I think we'll probably use Elated today. So I just wiped off my brush. I'm gonna pick up some of the color and come right in here. Now it's funny, I don't think I realized how little makeup I really wore on a regular basis, because I've gotten so many comments, even like just out picking Sage up at school or at church, or even like, you know, my mom and dad just coming in and seeing, they're like, where have you been? Oh, sorry, I never bothered to put it on before, but it's actually kind of fun now that I know what to do with it. It's not so scary anymore. I am doing an easy day look, and a lot of people don't like shimmer for a day, but I do. So this one here, Zealous, again on palette 1, I'm just going to use my crease brush and come in and just give a little definition that will blend out here in a minute. It's like a little, right in the crease of your eye, a little V or C shape in there, and that'll all blend in. And that's what I learned, my favorite thing I learned is the reason why I never really could do my eyes well before is because I was never blending. I didn't realize that that was a thing. Who knew? Takes away all the harsh lines, blends those colors in, and just gives you that little bit of dimension. And that's really, other than a little, like I said, I like a shimmer. So this one, Brassy, is really pretty. So I pick some of that up and I just go right in the middle of my eye, right like over my pupil. Whoop, something's happening outside. Gives it a little shimmer. And then today, I don't think I'm going to use an actual liner today. Again, easy, soft, quick face for work. So I'm going to go back to that Zealous, and I'm actually going to line with that today. I was using before these products, I was using just like a coppery color, like a gel eyeliner that I really liked, and this is a nice copper color here, but it's powder. That's right there in my palette, one less thing I have to worry about. Like seriously, every time I move, I think my phone's gonna fall in my coffee. I'm gonna need to invest in some double-sided tape. Yeah, so like I said, my why is pretty daggone strong right now just because there's just not enough hours in the day. I work almost 2 hours away from home. We live now over a half hour from her school, 40 minutes from church. It's exhausting. It's exhausting. So my why definitely revolves around finding ways to set myself up for success when I don't have to be away from her so often. Now, all right, y'all, this is the scary part because I never really was a mascara wearer, and I'm always afraid I'm gonna poke my eyes out. But let me tell you, this stuff is pretty awesome. It's the 3D fiber lashes. It's gel fiber gel, seals the fibers in, so your eyes stay beautiful all day. And it's funny, I couldn't believe when I first tried the product, because I really don't have lashes. I don't care what kind of drugstore product I have tried. I have never had lashes. I was a little dangerous with mascara ones, so I didn't try it too often. But this stuff is the bomb. And you can make it as full and as long as you want. I'm just doing one coat today, again, easy work face. But you can do as many coats as you want. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Katie. Alright, so that was the gel. Some people like really fluffy lashes. They leave the wand like that. If not, I like it more condensed. So I just roll it on the back of your hand and put the fibers on. Like I said, I'm going really light today. I played with it, the last week, and I couldn't believe how much length and fullness you can get just from this one product. But today we're just going easy peasy. One coat wonder. So, we're trying to get myself out of the house today. I dropped Sage off. I try to work, I maximize my nights at home with her. So today I'll work 11 to 7. So I could be with her in the morning, drop her off at school, and then come down this way, finish getting ready, and go to the ER. Again, so that's fiber. Now last one, seal it with the gel. And I have such good intentions. I try to pack as much as I can the night before. Packed myself beautiful lunches for the next 2 days. Good healthy food, spaghetti, squash, salads, vegetables, fruit, beautiful. Put it all in this great lunchbox. Put it in the downstairs refrigerator and left without it. Story of my life. I just cleaned out that lunchbox last night before I packed it of 2 days worth of lunches that I left the last time. So when I got here, finished getting ready today, it was funny, there's sticky notes in front of the mirror from a guy reminding me, take your lunch. It's one on the front door because he knows I'll walk downstairs after seeing that one and still forget it. But anyway, that's just one little coat. I'll take those with me to work today because later on if I feel like I want to stop somewhere after work or want to get a little more drama in my eyes, I have it there with me. Last thing, we'll do lips. I'm going to do, what am I going to do today? Plush lip liner. Comes with a kit. It's a beautiful color. It's not really a color that I would have chosen for myself before, but I'm wearing the heck out of it. I think I've sharpened it 3 times already, and I've only had it less than a week. Wearing the heck out of it. I actually use it to color my whole lip in. I think this color looks good on just about anybody. And then I think I will use our glosses. Moonstruck Minerals. I'm going to use Lucid today. Again, really just light. I really like these because they're not sticky. Alright, that's about it. The only other thing that I might do, because I didn't do a lot with my layers of lashes, and I'm really tired lately, white on your waterline really helps open up your eyes and make your tired mommy not so looking tired. And then one that I'm not going to do live because it's really dangerous, not that mascara was dangerous, is tight lining. When you don't want a real heavy look on your lashes or your lids for the day, you can take your black and go on your upper waterline underneath your eye, and that gives you the look that you're fuller and more open. And that being said, there we go. That was it. Easy peasy, quick daytime face. Like I said, the ones that we are showcasing this month are your Flawless for your primer. Little goes a long way. Your Mineral Touch foundation with the great brush. Your concealer, and then like I said, add on the setting powder and you not only get your foundation for free, but you get free shipping as well. Notify me, shoot me a message, a text, call me if you think you might be interested because we need to color match you. What I've learned is that most people buy way darker concealer and foundation than they need. They're matching their face, which sees the sun much more than the rest of our body, and not really matching your neck, and that's where everyone gets that line. You'll see there's no line, matched perfectly. My colors, what is my color? Organza is what I use, and I would have totally ordered like 3 shades darker for myself, but this matches perfectly. You never see a line. It's flawless. Y'all have a great day. I'm gonna go have another cup of coffee and get ready for work. See you soon, but not in the ear.